I can hear you, you know, sneaking around. Filthy little goblin. Rat vermin trying to steal my gold. Leave. Now. And I may let you live. I warn you, do not make me come kill you. I'm comfortable here, and if I were forced to move, I would grow upset. Your death would be unpleasant. Nothing? So be it then. I wonder what color you'll burn. Goblins often burn a rancid yellow. It smells terrible while they do it. As offensive in death as they are in life. Some burn green, however. I haven't yet ascertained why. Maybe you'll be the crisp that lets me figure it out. Of course, if I wanted to, I could make you burn blue. But I just don't think that would be worth the effort. Besides, it would be over too quickly. You've disturbed my slumber. I think I want to savor your screams. Don't think you can hide. I know the location of every last gold piece in this chamber. There isn't anywhere you can go that I won't find you. If you try to run, I'll catch you. If you try to fight, well, your death will at least have made me laugh. All you can do is stand there, shivering in terror, waiting for the death you know you deserve. You should have left when you were given the chance. Now, where could you be? Under the statue? No. Nothing there. Between the suits of armor? No. That's the right number. Beyond the tapestry? No. Behind the... Ha! I found you, you disgusting little goblin. Now, wait a minute. You aren't a goblin, are you? No, wrong size. Wrong smell. Then what? Oh, my titans. Are you a human? Oh, it's been ages since I've met a human. How are you? What's your name? What brings you to my cave? What news of the outside world? Do they still speak of me with fear and reverence in their voices? They must, of course, otherwise you wouldn't be so frightened, right? Human? You're frightened? Why? Well, I suppose this must be a great deal all at once. Oh, it's been forever since I've entertained a human. I've forgotten all of the niceties. What do I do? Should I offer food? Human, would you like some food? I'm sure I still have something around here that a human could eat. Wait, humans like their food cooked, don't they? How cooked? Maybe we forget the food for now. Something to drink then? I have barrels of mead over by the marble busts, and there are plenty of human-sized goblets scattered throughout that pile of gold over there. You can drink all you like. What else? What else? Ah! Are you okay, human? I didn't crush you, did I? Oh, please tell me you're okay. Human? You still haven't said a word. Are you under a curse of silence, perhaps? Oh, or has my great and terrible beauty struck you dumb? If it is the latter, maybe I should change my appearance somewhat. Besides, it's difficult to carry on a conversation with something the size of one of my talons. Oh, it has been a long time since I've done this. I hope I still remember how. Wonderful. Now I look like a human. If memory serves, this human form matched the beauty standard exactly the last time I used it. I don't know how much that would have changed over time, but surely not so much that I now look less than fabulous. I must admit, I can see the appeal of this form. Nothing like the sleek lines and brilliant scales of my normal draconic body, of course, but still, there's a certain grace to this. I can understand the human appreciation for softness and strength in equal measures. Human, you haven't complimented my form yet. Is it not beautiful enough for you? Do you want me to change some... Human? Are you okay? You appear to be shivering. I can make out your face much better now, and you do not look happy. Is something wrong? Human, you need to speak words. I cannot read your thoughts, and I'm inexperienced at deciphering human body language. Frankly, I was shocked to learn that body language was a thing. Why not just speak what words need to be spoken? I digress. Now tell me, is something wrong? Have I treated you incorrectly, broken propriety in some way? Is my hospitality insufficient? What? Human. I thought it was understood I never meant you any harm. I believed you were a goblin when I made those threats. I would never hurt a human. Your kind and mine are friends. You're perfectly safe with me. As long as you don't try to burgle my treasure. Friends are not some things cross the line. I swear it, human. Unless you attempt to cause me harm, I'll cause you none. There. Do you feel better now? Or is assuaged? That's good. Come. Sit with me. I still have small furniture left over from the last time I had guests. Please, make yourself comfortable. Marcos, bring us something to drink. Oh, Marcos? He's my servant. He doesn't have a name, and he really isn't a he. He's just wind. But I have to think of him as something. Him is better than it. But that doesn't matter. Human, what can you tell me of the world outside? I've lain here in slumber for such a long time, I know so little of how the world must look. What? No. That's ridiculous. Don't lie to me, human. I won't harm you, but it would still not be wise to upset me. How can that be? Humanity? Forgetting dragons? We who once protected you from the terrors of the night? Explain. Now. Not real? Then where did the stories come from, might I ask? Has no dragon been seen in centuries? One would think that the second one of my kind flew overhead, humanity's disbelief would be forgotten. I admit, I have slumbered for longer than can be told, but would every other member of my kind do the same? Well, this sad state of affairs must be remedied. I go to remind humanity of my kind's existence, obviously. A short flight around the continent ought to do the trick. You should back up, though. Reclaiming the mass I sent away is not a gentle process. No. Why would I not make my presence known? Scared? Of dragons? Surely not. Ours was always a partnership. We protected your kind from monsters you could scarcely comprehend, and you kept us well fed with livestock and well stocked with treasure. Take them. Take them! Human. If you were not so ignorant, I might take offense at that. No dragon ever took a single chicken we hadn't earned. All that was given to us was offered willingly, and it unnerves me that you would have forgotten that. If humanity has no memory of my kind, then they deserve to be frightened by my majesty. Human, I fail to see how scaring people would be a bad idea. I wouldn't be hurting them, of course. And a new partnership could be established later, but for now, it might be the best way to remind them of what they never should have forgotten. Yes, what humanity fears it attacks. I remember that much. One of your more endearing traits, to tell the truth. More than once, I've watched a group of humans band together to face a monster that could have slain them all with ease. Their courage in the face of such terrors was admirable, even if their actual ability to face their foes was lacking. Yes, I believe that humanity might attack me. What of it? I'm a dragon. They wouldn't even scratch my scales. Human weapons cannot have improved so vastly. I know not what these missiles are other than some form of projectile, but no longbow or catapult could ever harm me. Now, back away from me so I may resume my draconic form without causing you injury. You are being remarkably obstinate about this, human. Fine. I can wait to reassert my presence on the world. Tell me then, if you're so eager to talk, why came you to my cave? It cannot have been to visit me, as I had assumed. Exploring. You would go into deep places with no armor or sword out of nothing but a desire to learn about your world? Foolish. Laudable, but foolish. I can understand. I too once wanted nothing more than to discover the secrets of the realms of magic, of dragons and humans and fae. But I was protected with scales and fangs and fire and magic. Unless I greatly miss my guess, human, you have none of these things. Why would you take the risk? Nothing dangerous. Human, The cave system you're currently exploring leads to no fewer than 3 goblin warrens, 6 cursed idols guarded by cultists, permanent portals to both the low and the high realms, a necromancer's crypt, and, not least among these, my lair. If you'd stumbled into any other cavern, or if I'd had anything less than fond memories of your kind, you would currently be a stain on the floor. Nothing dangerous indeed. I cannot help but find myself curious. Why did you not believe there was danger? Surely humanity has not lost all of the old wisdom. The places where the sun doesn't reach, where the ground grows black, where the air grows foul, and where the dark, twisted things live. The kind of things you apparently no longer have dragons to protect you from. Human, you cannot possibly think that you have cleared out the dangers in this world. Even if humanity has grown unaccountably strong while I slumbered, monsters and dark magic and vile things on the borders can never truly be eradicated. They always survive, in one form or another, and return to plague the world another day. All one can do is be vigilant against them. You risked much coming to a place of darkness without even knowledge with which to arm yourself. Still, good has come of it. Now I am awake, and I may remind humanity of what it has forgotten. If you would kindly back away from my human form so I might... What is it now, human? You begin to bother me with your insistence on this matter. What is that? In your hand, why does it shine like that? Ah, that picture. Is that meant to be a dragon? Human, what is this device? Calling it a phone does not help me understand. What is its purpose? What is a video? And how does it play with one? Human, you are making no sense. Fine. I am watching. The pictures are moving. What is this? Is this a video? How does this phone create such a thing? I sense no magic on it. Yeah. Fine, I shall watch. But you must explain afterward. Human, is this real? Is what I'm watching truly happening? If that's true, what kind of magic could create this? Technology, no. Sailing ships are technology. Metallurgy is technology. This is beyond that. I think, human, that I shall take your advice. Perhaps I should not adventure into the outside world without first learning more of it. My slumber here was comfortable and safe, but I can see now it blinded me to many important developments. Well, I was hoping that you would stay to teach me. You're the first human I've spoken with in hundreds of years, after all, and meeting another might prove difficult. I could, of course, attempt to study the world through magic, but what I saw, I would lack context for. Much better to be taught by someone who understands. And I suppose I can't be sure how long it would take. But given what you've shown me today, and what you have used to show it, it could be several days. I can provide for you, as long as you stay here, of course. And I can pay you for your services. Shall we say any any 3 items from my hoard? As long as you can carry all of them at the same time, and none of them are magical. Oh, naturally. I have food tucked away here somewhere. I haven't had much need of it, but if I am to be awake from now on, I'll find myself needing it soon. There will be plenty for you, as well as liquid refreshment, soft places to sleep, and a conversational companion who is eager to listen to whatever you have to tell her. Wonderful. I suppose the first question I should ask, then, is your name? I feel incredibly rude having called you human all this time. Oh, that's an old name. I knew a human named that long, long ago. Since I know your name, it's only right that you know mine. I am called, in your language, Tiamat, she of the Crimson Fangs. I know that all you've heard of dragons is from stories, but is there any chance that my name might have survived in them? Well then, please, tell me any legends you might remember. Hey, cupcakes. I hope you're all doing well today. I also hope that you will join me in wishing Xena Alexander a very happy birthday. I will be linking to her channel in the description. If you haven't listened to her, you really should, because she is brilliant at what she does, and she sounds so adorable. And she's so clever and so funny, and I'm so proud to call her my bestie. I'm very grateful to have such a brilliant, caring, and funny person in my life. And speaking of people I'm thankful to have in my life, thank you to Anonymous, Swaggy Llama, Forces, Chevron Guy, Lucky Bellamy, and Kealoa for the gifts on my throne list. You guys are very kind, and I am very grateful. And I would also like to thank and welcome to my Patreon, Red Death 48. I like that name. Makes me think of Mask of the Red Death. And for the sake of keeping things a little bit more brief after a long script, thank you to all my patrons and to the goofballs who are changing their names. Let's see. There is the IRS Back Tax Retrieval Service. And then there is, with big dreams, often enter the ring with their crazy new trick, usually a variant of hypnosis. And though they've achieved the hypnosis, I can't help but feel like we missed a line. We're on to hypnosis now. Anyway, moving right along, there is also, Duke is mildly freaking out because there are vampires here. Why didn't anyone tell me? At least I kept money to give to Dreamy. Thank you, Duke. On hiatus for legal reasons. Nachtwaya, existentially disassociated. Try to say Cameron Caramello, I already can't say it. Try to say Cameron Caramello, Caramello Cameron 10 times as fast as you can. Oh, wait a second. That's art. That's art posting to me in English. Okay, and then there is, por favor, envía todas las fotos de tus payas escamosos. And that was from Bellamy. They're switching it up and messing with my mind's what they're doing. They're switching it up and messing with my mind. Oh, and somebody's been messing with Jack's mind because he posted, "May flowers grow in the saddest part of you." Wow, that's pretty. And finally, there is Biter Bartender. Marius Darkwolf is now Biter Bartender. That's good. We need a Biter Bartender. Thank you guys. Thank you all for still being here. Thank you for being such entertaining goofballs. I adore you all. And thank you everyone who is still listening. You make me smile and humble me with your presence. I hope you will be as good to yourselves as you are to me. And I will talk to you tomorrow.